I want to talk about Talanoa Hufanga mostly because his videos do so well on YouTube. Super duper well. People like
Yeah, he's a
Talanoa.
likable guy. He's
He
a
is.
media sensation.
And so last week, he was playing a lot. They were doing a lot of dime defense just to get him on the field. And that means he's playing linebacker essentially. On third down, it was him and Warner at linebacker a lot. And now Warner's out. And I think we're going to see even more of Hufanga at linebacker.
Especially with Marcel Harris injured, because there goes a rotational piece for the same job.
Yep. So you got Demetrius Flanagan-Foles, who was also a safety in college.
And he is solid. I think we could be in worse situations right now. Not to underestimate the value of Fred Warner's physical presence as far as him being on the field, but mentally he will still be there. I guarantee you, like Deebo Samuel, he'll have a sideline presence. But I think in this game, Aziz Al-Shaair and his compatriots, I think they will be just fine.
I do. I just interested to see how Talanoa Hufanga gets inserted more. Like
the feast in this game. He needs
the Niners aren't they're not like committed to Demetrius Flanagan-Foles. He's just a special teams guy and a backup. But Hufanga seems to be like someone they really like, someone they want to be a starter. They keep pushing him in. I mean, they seem a lot more gung-ho with him than with Trey Lance, but that's neither here nor there. I'm curious to see if this is a better spot for him. I'm kind of skeptical that he's a starting safety in the NFL, but as a linebacker, I don't know. Could be interesting.
Well, the one concern I have is if Kirk Cousins was good at game managing against the 49ers to an extent before he lined up in the wrong place. But one of the things Kirk Cousins did that exposes one of the weaknesses of Hufanga is that Hufanga he's trying to become a big boy in the NFL. And he was trying to cue the eyes. And that's what they teach you as a safety. Watch the eyes of the quarterback. But Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady and Peyton Manning and all the greats, they will literally freeze you. And they'll DQ. So you got on the second Adam Thielen touchdown, you got Kirk Cousins looking to the left, and he's got a clean pocket at the time, and he's looking off Hufanga, and Hufanga bites on that because he thinks he's reading the eyes. And at the last second, you can see the horns on that helmet. They turn just a little bit, and he immediately fires the ball, and Hufanga's out of position because he was reading just the quarterback rather than being aware of his surroundings. If you think Kirk Cousins is good at that, I think that Russell Wilson, his hand issues aside, I think he's better at that. And if Russell Wilson watches this tape, which you know he does, this is something that Hufanga, he's going to have to be very careful of the mobility, the trickery, and the ability to look off defenders that Russell Wilson has because he's a master at that.
That's right. So he's intriguing. He's an exciting rookie, and the Niners really like him, but he's going to be a key part of this game. And if he plays a lot, he's going to be tested. It'll be interesting to see how he holds up at a new position.
If he plays a lot and he does well, we get a lot of answers, but he could easily be a hole. And I like Hufanga. I think everyone knows that. But he could easily be a hole in this game if he's not careful. He will have to play very smart football. And the thing with the Seahawks, if they're down, and they're playing horrible football lately, but even still, they're playing San Francisco at home, they're going to bring just a little bit more. They will. This is not a game to overlook. It's a must-win for the Niners. And it's also a should win. But this has trap written all over it if they're not careful.
Niner fans, you know how you feel when you go into the week against the Rams. You feel confident, right? That's pretty much how the Seahawks should feel right now. Doesn't matter what their record is or what the Niners' record is. It's exactly. The Niners and the Seahawks. It's in Seattle.
As a 49ers fan, I've always been concerned with the Seahawks games. They are the ones that I know, even back before this rivalry was really reignited in the Frank Gore days. They were, look at their all-time record. I don't remember what it is offhand, but they've always been a little bit of a thorn in our side, I feel.
How many times has Russell Wilson lost to the 49ers? How many times? 3? Maybe 3 times.
I'm sorry, say that again?
How many times has Russell Wilson lost to the 49ers?
Exactly.
Maybe 3 times.
That's just in his era. And he's the most dominant factor we have ever faced.
Right.
But yeah, they're a tough team for us. They really are.